What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cannon's Comics. I'm Cannon. Back today with my comic book haul of the week for January 14th, 2026. Only have 2 books on my pull list this week. So it's pretty small haul in terms of my pull list, but I got a bunch of dollar books. I went to my other comic book shop this yesterday as well. Just to see what they have. I always like going. They have a very extensive dollar section and just a bunch of books in general. I just like going looking every other week or so. But got a bunch of dollar books from there, mainly Batman, of course. And I got one Silver Age book I'm excited to show off as well. We'll get there though. Pretty beaten up, but I got a good price for it. But before we jump into the haul, we'll start as always with the book of the week from last week, which is going to go to Batman, Absolute Batman, Arc M one-shot. Really dug this one-shot. It gave us more of a look into the Arc M facility and its history with Dr. Amadeus Arkham and how his history ties in possibly with our absolute Joker in this story. Really exciting stuff. I hope we don't get too much more into the Joker backstory. I like it when they keep it more ambiguous and vague. But at the end of this book, spoiler, we do get a look at Absolute Deathstroke, which is very, very cool. I love his design at the end there. But moving on, we'll get into the haul. We'll start off with all of the dollar books I got from Sasquatch Toys and Comics over here in Birmingham, Alabama. But we'll start off with just some random DC, mainly Batman stuff, and then we'll get in. I got a stack of Batman, like mainline Batman, and a stack of Detective Comics. So for the little stack of miscellaneous Batman, I got Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, issue 0. And then I got, start with this one next, Batman Endgame, issue 1, Director's Cut. I wasn't too familiar with this. I got like all of the New 52 Batman run in singles, but I hadn't seen this before, and I dug that cover. That weird Joker creature, but I haven't read that in a while. I need to read that story again. But other miscellaneous DC stuff, well, I got DC 1 Million issue 2, which completes this little miniseries for me, which is nice. I just picked this up all in like dollar bins and just like here and there. And I love Grant Morrison, so I'm excited to jump in and read that now that I got all of them. But we'll move on next to our dollar detective comic books we got. And not all of these are going to be back and boarded because they're in the dollar section, but we'll start off with the annual Detective Comics Annual number 3 from 1990. And then we got Detective Comics, we'll go in order here, 566, Batman Prowl the Dark Knight, Rogues Gallery If You Dare. I just like that. It was a cool cover there of all the rogues kind of up on the wall there. And we got issue 567. I liked that cover as well. Nice shot of Gotham City. I like the purple back, like the night sky. And then we got a really cool issue, Scarecrow cover with issue 571. And then an anniversary issue with 627, celebrating the 600th appearance in Detective Comics of Batman. So that's a cool issue right there. And then cool ventriloquist cover, issue 642 Detective Comics. We got ventriloquist, Scarface, and like a cool puppet Batman, ventriloquist puppet Batman. That's all the Detective Comics I got, and then we'll move on to my stack of dollar Batman books that I picked up, a bit larger of a stack. And I got 3 annuals as well for Batman. We'll start off Batman Annual number 10, a really cool Hugo Strange cover. Loved Hugo Strange ever since I played the Arkham City game. Then Annual number 11, Batman Annual number 11, and 12. And I have a good bit of the Batman annuals. I know I have 8 and 9. So I have like a whole kind of run there, right there. But we got some mainline Batman. We'll start with, well, I think the coolest to find in the dollar section, because I already have part 1 of this. So we'll start with issue 405, which is Batman Year 1 Part 2, in a newsstand. Then, of course, 406, Batman Year 1 Part 3, also in a newsstand. And then Batman 407, Batman Year 1 Part 4. This one's not in a newsstand, this one's a direct. But those are probably the coolest, from the dollar books at least. And then we got a couple more mainline Batman titles here. We got Batman 411. Let's see, Batman 469. $518, cool black mask cover. And then one of my favorite covers I picked up, Batman 522, cool Batman and Swamp Thing cover. Those are all of the dollar books I picked up from Sasquatch. And then while I was there, I also picked up 1 Silver Age book for a good price, because it is pretty beat up. But I don't collect this run, really. I have like 1 other book in this run. It's Amazing Spider-Man, issue 33. And I got it because it's one of my favorite covers with him under the rubble there. Terrible condition though. The cover is completely detached from the rest of the pages. And as you can see, just the cover in general is just in tatters. But it was a really good price and really good to get at that today at that price. I think I got it for like 30, because I paid 50 for like my whole stack here plus this book. But yeah, still in all, Batman or Absolute Spider-Man, I got the Absolute Universe on my mind. Amazing Spider-Man issue 33. Awesome. That might go up on the wall, honestly. All right, finally moving on to our pickups from this week's pull list. We'll start off with the Ultimates, issue number 20, coming to an end here soon, just like the rest of the Ultimate Universe and the rest of the books. Really liking the series though. We just got the last book like 2 weeks ago, so I like how, and it was a good issue. So I'm glad we're getting this one so soon, following up with the Hand and Nick Fury and their plans there. And then my only other pickup this week is, of course, DCKO issue 3, right? Yeah, issue 3. Really love it. I'm really interested to see where this is going with all the villains that are involved now, as well as Batman being out, of course. I think this issue, it's like a team up issue, so like someone's paired with someone else, doing like a duel fight. So interested to see how that plays out and who gets knocked out this issue. But yeah, guys, that is my haul for this week. Pretty decent sized haul, I'd say. Definitely pickup of the week is Amazing Spider-Man issue 33. Don't care about the condition, I just love that cover. But anyway, guys, thank you all for joining me. This is Cannon's Comics as always. See y'all next time.